Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today I got my helper out here with me, and together we're going to show you how I like to take off the backhoe. It's simple and easy, so we're going to show you right now.
Alright, so this is not a 3-point backhoe, this is a frame mount backhoe, and right here on the front is the bracket that receives the frame of the backhoe, and this is right underneath where you put your feet on the tractor. And right back here are the pins that go all the way through and connect to the back of the frame of the backhoe.
Alright, so those are the main components that you're going to have to deal with on taking off and installing your backhoe. And this was a first for me. I've never had a backhoe before. I used to run one underground, but it was on a fixed concrete stand, so I never had to remove one before. And let me tell you, it was a piece of cake. I have watched a lot of tractor videos on different brands, and there are many that are more complicated. I've seen guys with chisels trying to beat pins out. With this, anybody can do it. So the main goal here is just to get your frame that sits underneath your tractor into that bracket. You want to get it level and raise it up a little bit so it's sitting there free. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop these outriggers down, and you can do this with the tractor running or with it off. I'm going to go ahead and drop them down right now, and then they're already down. Okay, so that's all set. Now I'm going to have to start up the tractor, and I'm going to set the bucket down to where it supports itself from tipping over. Alright, so I got the bucket and the outriggers down. I'm going to take out these pins. One. There's two. Alright, so now the tractor is free. So all we got to do is drive out, but don't drive too far because we still got the hydraulic hoses connected. There we go. Had to adjust it a little bit. There. Alright, so we're out from that bracket now, so we can go ahead and set the frame of it down on the ground. So it's sitting on the ground now. All we gotta do is unplug our hydraulic hoses and we can drive out. Set them there. So there you have it, simple as that. It only took me about 5 minutes to do that total. And now just to reverse it, you'll want to come back up, hook up your hydraulic hoses to the backhoe, to the tractor, and then you'll want to raise this frame up to where it sits in that bracket whenever you back up. So make sure you're evened up and right on the middle of it. So raise it up, back into it, make sure both brackets are through. And then you just stick these pins right here. There's a bar. You'll want that bar to be past this bracket here, and you just stick your pins down through. And then, of course, these finger smasher pins here. But yeah, it is so simple. And like I said, I've watched a lot of videos on guys that are just struggling trying to get these things off and on. And for me, I don't mind taking it off. And another thing, you can leave the 3-point arms on the tractor. Some tractor brands can't do that. You got to take them off. Not on this model here. Like I said, this thing has been just a piece of cake to take on and off, to put different attachments on. It only took me 5 minutes, and it takes about the same amount of time to get it back on. All right, so this bracket here ends up going into this receiver, and then once it's past these holes on top, you put that pin down through, and then put this pin through the hole in the bottom. I really like this setup. And then we have this bracket here on the front that goes right into that bracket, right underneath where your feet are on the tractor. And there's no pins here on the front, it just sits in there. One thing I forgot to mention, I always put this pin in on the backhoe, that way it don't go back and forth, because this thing will bleed off. So what some guys will do, they'll put boards right underneath here. You don't have to, but I have been. That's actually too I got it set down further this time. But you can just set up some boards there, that way it catches it, and it just makes it easier. You don't have to lift it up as high, and just makes it easier to hook it back up whenever you come back to hook into it. So there you have it. Like I said, that is a simple way to put on and take off a backhoe. I've really enjoyed it. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, but hopefully this helps someone out, because like I said, it was new to me when I first got it, but once I figured it out, it's just a piece of cake. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, subscribe to the channel. That way you can see some more LS tractor videos. We should be getting the MT347 here before too long. So if you want to see more LS tractor videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And until next time, thanks for watching.